the game of little things, but I don't know what happened on the field.
Well,
play.
I think, you know,
Did
it's funny. I think
there were 2 outs?
No.
Okay.
He was moving hard left with 1 out, and he made up his mind that instead of trying, okay, second and third, 2 outs, we need to get a hitter out. Instead of trying to make a spectacular double play out of it, let me take the sure out. That was my thought on that. And I just think, Parkey kind of circled and got back, but they just, Tommy might have thrown it a little quicker than he needed to, but the guy could run. So it goes under stuff happens, okay? And unfortunately.
I mean, do you think Park thought he was going to second? Is that why he wasn't quite set?
No, I mean, Parkey was fairly far off the bag,
okay.
And it's just the timing of Parkey getting to the bag and Tommy releasing it was just not good. Now, if Tommy waits till Parkey squares up, then it may be too late. So, I think Tommy had a little more time than he thought, but he didn't have a ton of time, and it's just a play we didn't make. And I actually thought when the ball was hit hard, but he was going so hard, Tommy was going so hard to his left, and kind of had to secure it to make sure he made the play. And I actually thought he made the right decision to go to first. The timing of it, I wish would have been a little better. So, okay, so that hurts. But
but there's that little thing that it may or may not. Well, I mean, the throw obviously hurt you, but if there's not paying attention to a runner,
and that's no, and that's Neil has just gotten here and he throws the ball good, but that's the running game is part of his deal, so that's stuff he's got to work on, and my middle infielder's got to be aware and everything else. But we throw a guy out at second. Walker makes a great play, and it boils down to you're not going to win many games.
In a couple of bats, you probably had guys swing at a pitch that was all four.
And that's the one thing about it is nothing in the game's easy, but when we talk about base running and defense, maybe throwing strikes, and our guys do a good job of that. Those things are easier than hitting a baseball. So you go through these things, and this Thompson's been very good for them, and we gave ourselves a couple of opportunities, but you don't show up in this game and think it's going to be a slugfest. Albers was good. Went to the bullpen way sooner than I normally do with him, but sometimes situations come up where it's a big game. You're loaded for bear in the bullpen with a day off tomorrow, and you get a sense, and you hope you're wrong, that runs are going to be tough to come by. So you take a shot in the 5th inning instead of giving Drew a chance to win the thing. And then they're just using everybody. And we got people work, and they pretty much did their job. But we got to score runs. And the big bats in the middle, we count on so much, and they didn't have real good days. So you turn the page. It's on. Enjoy the day off tomorrow. We don't get many, and move on.
And so you got after the day off, Paul Tucker coming in. They've been Scranton the last 2 days.
Right, and they've been tough on us. So it doesn't get any easier. We lose 2 out of 3 to a team we're chasing, but the whole division is pretty darn good. So, you've got your work cut out for you every night. And I think Owens is pitching the first night, and so we're going to have to, the little things Kevin talks about. We're going to have to play real good baseball and get back on, the kind of offense we saw in the last game with Tucker, which we take that every day. But anyway, so Pawtucket's got good pitch, and they're a good baseball team too. So
Mejida's here.
Just met him for the first time, so he's here. We're gonna let Stu and he work out when we're gonna get him out there. He pitched on the 26th, but with this travel stuff, we thought maybe he would get here a couple of days ago, and we'd get him out there right away off the break and give some guys an extra day. I don't know that we're going to be able to do that. So after he and Stu talk, when a guy gets traded, first of all, a young guy, it's unsettling and all that. I think I mentioned that last night. But you also got to find out what his routine is. When does he throw his side, and so on and so forth. So it's a feeling out process right now, And, you know, we'd like to see him get acclimated here with the crew and with Stu, and then we'll go from there.
Do you know who was thrown Tuesday?
Right now, I think we left it at Wheeler, and then figure out what to do from there. Maybe Wheeler, Dean, and then Mahia. Only thing I know for sure is it'll be a left-hander. That's all I can say. So, anyway.
Be sure on that one.
Yes, indeed.
You making the drive tomorrow?